Hello guys, I'm back here with you again. So I wanted to talk to you about motion equaling emotion. Motion equaling emotion. So with this that has been happening to me and receiving again the medical news and just taking everything in, and I want to take it in positively. That's my intention, even though this has been, again, guys, an emotional roller coaster. But I want to talk to you guys about one of the days and how it was for me. What happened in this emotional roller coaster? Yes, my intention is to be positive, and I smile and I laugh, and I'm feeling better from the surgery. But it's an emotional roller coaster. A few nights ago, I I don't know if I mentioned it to you guys in one of the videos. I actually had a thought that I'm going to tell you guys was not so beneficial for me. It was very negative. You know, we're human. Sometimes we have these thoughts that are not going to benefit us, right? And it's okay. It's only a moment. Sometimes we have to feel it. And I began to cry. I began to cry. I remember I told you guys in a video, I began to cry. And I thought to myself, everyone wants to be around you when you're healthy and beautiful. But what about when you're no longer healthy? What about when you're no longer considered beautiful? What if you change, like your appearance change? Then what? No one wants to be around. And then I thought to myself, everyone's leaving and I'll be left alone. And it was like a dark cloud, like telling me, everyone's leaving, you're gonna be left alone. I don't know what it was. This is just the thought that came to me. So I have that thought, and I cried, and then I fell asleep. I woke up the next day and I had received the casting from a casting director for a commercial, and I thought, I don't want to do this. I'm healing right now. I can't do this right now. But wait a minute. Should I? I was like, in the middle of all of that, I'm like, but wait a minute, should I? I was like, you know what? Maybe I should. So I dragged myself. I called my friend. I said, I just got an audition. What do you think if we do this audition? I need somebody to do it with me. I have to read with someone and be in the scene with somebody. So what do you think if we do this together? He starts asking me like, oh, what is the audition about? I'm like, oh, it's for a commercial. He says, tell me more about it. I'm dragging. I'm like, yeah, it's just an audition there. I was really out of it, guys. I had just cried the previous night with this thought. Everyone's gonna go away. Everyone's gonna go away. How is this going to end? This new health condition. How is this going to end? And again, I can control what I can control. So I'm controlling what I consume. More grains, more fruits, more vegetables, and staying away from stress. Looking at better ways to not stress, just remove myself from anything like that and recover and heal my wound. So, my friend was nice enough to come over and we did the audition together, which actually brings me into the video that you guys saw that's titled Looking for Closure Before Receiving Biopsy Results. So when we were in the middle of the audition, we were trying to set up the camera, and we accidentally had press record while the camera was being fixed. We were trying to get the angle of to see the full couch for this audition, and we had accidentally pressed record. We just left it there while it was being adjusted because I started getting into a conversation. Did I just do this? Trans conversation. And I was just thinking all these thoughts. I'm like, oh, what's gonna happen? to my place, and I was the girl who drives, and now I can't drive until the doctor gives me the okay when I go to that appointment. After the first, I have an appointment to meet with a doctor for the results. And he needs to give me the okay before I begin to drive. What's gonna happen to my place, and I'm safe here with my daughters, and I go into the thought and everything. And guys, what do you have it? It was a raw conversation because we did not know, I did not know that there was something being recorded. The camera was recording the conversation. So that's when we realized, we're like, oh my God, the whole conversation was being recorded. And then I said, you know what? There's beauty and value in that. And I'm going to share that with you guys. And that's the video that I shared with you guys. That's called Looking for Closure, and the biopsy results, and before waiting for the biopsy results. So that happened. I dragged myself into, like, I was not in the state of mind, or I had just cried the previous night. My body was more in pain. And, but I said, what if, like, doing this audition, because I love acting, what if I feel better? Motion equals emotion, so let's get moving. What if I feel better? What if it'll bring some joy to my heart? It brought joy to my heart. And I remembered, I was like, wow, I love acting. I was like, wow. I'm like, nice, I feel great. I got ready. I did my makeup. I did my makeup that day of the audition, for the first time since my surgery, and it really felt amazing. It felt absolutely amazing. And I want to leave that with you guys, that sometimes we don't feel good. We are in a emotional roller coaster, and sweetheart, I'll be out in a minute. And we don't feel good. But maybe there's one thing that we can do that will change everything around. Anything. It doesn't have to be an audition. It could be jumping in the shower. It could be doing your makeup, doing something different to your hair. It could be going out for a walk. It could be reading a book. It could be singing. Just sing by yourself in your house or in front of people. Maybe they will laugh at us too. And yeah, that made me feel good. It made me feel good. And I really enjoyed myself recording, that audition for a commercial, and I sent it in. And, it's not a matter of like, hey, did you get called? For me, it was more a matter of feeling grateful that, okay, sweetheart, in a minute, that I had the opportunity to even, like, do that audition, and how good that made me feel. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys. They're calling me. We almost have to do the countdown. I wish you guys an amazing night in your countdown for 2023. And again, that we're going to bring it in with health, love, blessings, wealth, prosperity, abundance, and new changes and habits that will only benefit us and help us move forward, help us be present, closer to ourselves, and infinite love. Can't wait to be back here with you guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you.